Streaming University's OnlyFans problem. Streaming University's getting major backlash because they picked the majority of girls this year and most of them does OnlyFans. I really didn't know that, but let's check out the video.
Cussing Streamer University has gotten a ton of controversy for the female streamers that were selected.
It's no hate to Aisha Sophie, but did the rules change for Streamer U? I thought you couldn't be an OF girl and get into Streamer U. But bro picked like one of the biggest OF girls of all time to get into Streamer U. Bro, you might as well let Sophie Rain in there too.
And this isn't just controversial because they're taking the place of genuine female streamers, but because it raises a much more serious question.
Every young children is idolizing Kai Cenat right now. They really look up to him. Kai Cenat is an adult, but most of his viewers are 10 years old.
And Kai is now accused of blatant hypocrisy based on this clip from last year.
Tell me why there are OnlyFans.
Wait, so who's the OnlyFans girl that's supposed to be the biggest that's in there? Y'all let me know down in the comment section.
Applying. Talking about how they stream. We're not talking about streaming on OnlyFans. You can't get in. Because you a stream. What the? I had to search that up. I had to search up, can you live stream on OnlyFans? Why do you think you live streaming on OnlyFans is going to make you come into Streamer University? Tacky, thanks for the 10 gifted. Appreciate it. Like, how does that even make sense? You feel me?
So Kai put his foot down and told OnlyFans creators they were not welcome at Streamer U. And the only people he received backlash from seemed to be the OF models themselves and the famous Bop House.
What is going on, everybody? I am gathered here today with my team to discuss recent talk on Streamer University. As you guys know, the infamous 5'2" streamer by the name of Kai Cenat is not allowing bops into the university. So me and the team have made an executive decision to start Bop University.
Our goal here with Bop University, as opposed to Streamer University, is to not discriminate against bops. We want to create an inclusive environment and community for everyone to feel comfortable and safe. So, more information coming soon.
That's funny as hell.
Streamer University 2025 ended up becoming the launch pad for real female streamers like Yana J and Wendy Ortiz. India Love was another female streamer who benefited from Streamer U, and this is where the blanket ban on OF models gets complicated.
What has been like the most lucrative for you thus far? Would you say it's like music? Would it be like OnlyFans? Would it be streaming now?
I think OnlyFans was the most lucrative, but I stopped.
Oh, you
yeah, I stopped OnlyFans probably like the beginning of this year.
Why? If it was lucrative, you should have kept running it up.
It definitely was lucrative, but I felt like I just didn't like going into these bigger meetings and like once they hear the words OnlyFans, they kind of just turn the cheek or like they have a certain perspective about you. Even though my OnlyFans content was very tasteful, it was very artsy, I did it magazine style mostly, like I was very into making it look art rather than raunchy. So it was like, it benefited me very well, but at the same time, I just am in a different phase in my life. I'm getting older, I have nephews and nieces, I really give a fuck about how they feel about me and what they see about me. And it just kind of like, just, you know, organically, this was like, this doesn't feel right.
So Kai clearly extended some...
You are once a bop, always a bop. I don't care if it was 1990 and you doing OnlyFans. It's somewhere out there, gang. You not getting past those allegations. Yo, nieces and nephews gonna go to school and there's gonna be some kids that be like, ain't you related to so-and-so? Oh yeah, she got a fat ass. Or, oh, I seen her on Reddit or OnlyFans. Like, it's over with. Once you cross that path, ain't no crossing back over, gang.
Grace towards women who used to have OnlyFans or were not known exclusively for this content. And during the application process for Streamer U 2026, Kai seemed to maintain that to get into Streamer University, you needed to keep things PG.
Okay, I'm telling you right now, you gotta come correct. You shaking ass denied.
Damn, like that. 5 real chance.
We don't condone that.
So it came as a huge surprise when he revealed this particular student.
All right, the next person for Streamer University 2026 is Aisha Sophie.
So Aisha Sophie, who you saw earlier happily representing the Bob House, got accepted, and this led to a huge backlash.
Sophie. Hold on, is she from the Bob House or no?
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I have been seeing a lot of backlash for Kai Cenat saying that, like, for Kai Cenat revealing that she's in Streamer University. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen her stream before, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she streams every day and I just don't know. But I haven't seen her stream. But I did know she had, you know, the page.
And it's like, yeah, no, this really matters. This really matter, right? But it's like 7.9 million followers.
Damn!
Average about 2,000 views on Twitch.
Holy shit.
And she was in the Bop House. I thought we were doing OnlyFans models. She don't even need it. I just don't understand. I don't understand it. I don't get it.
And the Bob House in particular has recently garnered a bad reputation for sending out the wrong message to impressionable teenagers.
The one that pissed me off the most. Well, there's one that pissed me off the most. Let in a Bob House shorty. A girl who literally sells her body online for monetization. All her content is little dance ooh videos targeted at kids so they can buy her only. Let that girl into your streaming university. That's the one that threw me off.
The Bob House even had Piper Raquel, a girl that went viral for promoting her OnlyFans services at 17 years old.
That's Rakai's ex.
That's a Netflix documentary about her and the dark side of kidfluencer culture.
There was also a noticeable lack of Hispanic streamers this year, so Aisha, who has Filipino and French Canadian roots, was also taking the place of what some people found to be genuine Latino streamers.
How did Aisha Sophie made this selection? How did he select? I need Kai to go and explain why he selected Aisha.
A lot of people is getting on Kai, bro. I feel like the shit's coming to light, y'all. A lot of things that Kai said, he's taking back on his word. Far as no OnlyFans girls, far as a lot of other stuff. We catching it in 1080p, y'all.
Anybody else that got locked out, like Savala, Amanda, Maru Lee, Nick. There's others as well that deserve that spot. I think Savala and Amanda deserve that spot. I think they deserve it for sure. And also Benji and Crystal, there are only two Hispanic representatives in this class. Like, that's so odd, but okay, you can have an OnlyFans model in this selection as well. I thought you're banning OF models, Kai. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
And many people speculated on why Kai had a sudden change of heart. When Streamer University was filmed in 2025, Kai was in a relationship. Now, he's a single man. So people put two and two together.
Everybody was expecting me to be called up. Everybody was expecting my name to be on that fucking board you had, Kai. But the truth is, it was all little bops. 70% of the people that you invited on there are my. And let me guess why. Because you're just single now. Now you're newly single. You got Tylil and Dez and your boys all up in there. Y'all just going to be trying to bag all the hoes. Y'all just going to be the entire time over there, bro. Who the gave you your dean qualifications? Because last time I checked, deans are supposed to be helping students, not them. I know what you got going on.
It's crazy.
And I'm going to press your ass. I'm going to press Tylil and I'm going to press Dez whenever I see y'all around the females. Because I know y'all up to no good.
Kai didn't respond to any of this, but Aisha was more than willing to defend herself online.
I think that people think I don't deserve a spot, which isn't true. Because although it might just look like I'm a pretty girl that turned the camera on and I don't have to try and I just post her pictures on Instagram, I have been doing social media for 6 years straight. I've been doing it since high school. I've had to learn so much and adapt and change so much of my life and lie to my parents and my family and then have it all exposed on the internet. And that's just what this is, because it's what I signed up for. I no longer have, great privacy and I don't feel safe sometimes, and that's okay. I have thick skin and I know how to defend myself, but These are things that people don't realize when they see just a girl online. You don't realize that I get mobbed when I'm outside, and it's scary to be alone. And
in an interview, she
You
broke
put
down
yourself
what
in
she
that
does.
situation. What you mean? You're the one that went on the internet showing your full body for free and then trying to sell it back for free. Bro, there's way more weirdos out there than anything. Like, that's what you signed up for. You're cool with being kidnapped and R word and all this extra stuff. Like, this is what you signed up for. Once you put your body on the internet and get to selling your stuff and all this and that, bro, you sign up for the bullshit too.
As for OF, saying, OnlyFans is a broad platform with many types of content. One shoe does not fit all. There are people who make explicit content, and there are people who bake cookies and play video games. Despite popular belief, I fall between somewhere that allows me to branch out beyond a stereotypical OF creator. Due to that, my content wouldn't be out of place in something like a bikini magazine. Ever since getting on the OnlyFans platform, I've created strict boundaries that I've never crossed, despite many trying to persuade me otherwise, in hopes that I could branch off into a true content creator eventually. When asked why she thought she was selected for Streamer U, she said, I believe I was considered and chosen because after their thorough background check, it was clear that I'm a good fit and don't fall into the traditional OF model stigma. Although I am one of the biggest OF creators, I'm also one of the safest in terms of content. But her Twitch statistics don't really present her as an up-and-coming streamer. You can see by the green bars that she's been streaming quite sparingly and only recently started streaming consistently. To put this into perspective, this is another streamer that didn't make it called Maru Lee and is clearly putting in a lot more work. And this wasn't an isolated problem either, and Kai soon revealed another name which raised a lot of eyebrows.
Sierra Sprague. I don't know who that is.
Sierra Sprague.
Sierra Sprague is also an OF model and has explained in interviews the nature of content that she posts.
I do have an OnlyFans, but I don't do OnlyFans like everybody else does OnlyFans. It's kind of a bad marketing technique to tell y'all this out, but I don't care. I'm really open with it. But I don't do news. I don't do tape. I don't suck on there. I don't do anything. I post worse stuff on Instagram than I post on OnlyFans. But it's just an extra little bag. Like my ex, he had the ex that slept with my best friend. He had actually told me to start it, and he's like, it's just an extra stream of income that you can make all this money, but you don't gotta sell your ass. You're already a public figure. People are gonna subscribe to you and buy your stuff regardless if you're naked, if you're having sex tapes or whatever the case may be. And it's like, now I'm $200,000 richer and I never showed nobody nothing worse than what I have on Instagram. And it's, even though I probably shouldn't market myself like that because people's gonna be like, oh, you don't have no news, I'm not gonna subscribe.
But if I'm not mistaken, I think...
Despite having very similar content, Sienna received a lot less hate than Aisha, and this is probably because she's not associated with the Bop House, which is with Sophie Rain and one of the biggest brands in OF. She's also arguably a lot more entertaining as well, and she's actually used her OF experience to tell some interesting stories.
I don't kiss nobody, I don't flirt with nobody, but you see I have OnlyFans, you automatically just assume that I'm a whole time. I'm literally finessing you and your dad because he's just subscribing to me, and your brother is probably subscribing to me and getting finessed because he just paid $10 to subscribe to me, and you could have seen that on Instagram.
Am I tripping, or did you say that like somebody from your past has subscribed to your OnlyFans?
A lot of people have subscribed.
Like somebody's dad or a teacher?
Shoot, I've had my ex's dad subscribe to me on OnlyFans.
Oh shit!
It's a lot of.
How'd you find that out? Obviously, you can see like their name. They're using their real name.
Yeah, and also he be DMing me on Instagram and flirting with me and all type of stuff.
That's why being a girl is easy, bro. If you ever a girl, bro, and you down bad, like you grew up in a good household, God, all that, and then say you go out and venture in life, say you about 19 and then life just hits you or you can't go back home and you down bad, no money. All you got to do is spark up an OnlyFans and you going to be damn near up tomorrow. Because if you a female, most of the niggas going to follow you on Snap, Instagram, and all that. You as soon as you post link, you up. Like being a girl is easy to a certain extent though.
And you ain't never thought like, damn, I got with the wrong one.
No,
could have been your stepmama.
Baby. No, it really be like, damn, you play with me the whole time I could have took your daddy. Oh, frick.
Oh, shit.
I just got instant karma. That's what you get. See, that's why you don't mess with your ex's dad.
And to be fair, the stats show that she's been streaming regularly this year. But there is another contestant with an OF account whose selection is a lot more questionable.
The next student is Angel Cracked You. Angel cracked me? What the Angel cracked me? What? Yo, these pins, bro. Hold on. Let me be faster than mine. Angel cracked you. Angel cracked you. Angel cracked me.
Angel Cracked You is a content creator across multiple platforms, but this image circulated of her Twitter bio with one link and one link only. And this graph shows that she showed very limited interest in streaming. Meanwhile, Sam Frank, who speaks exclusively about, now at least, about God and her religion and also into cars and things, is doing far better numbers, but didn't get selected. And this pattern of female students with OnlyFans accounts led to this diss track from Cuffham, who made an appearance on Kai Cenat's last Mafiathon.
I know I'm blackballed, you won't pick up my calls. Ain't cuffing you a menace, I know I piss him off. You a gooner, why you only picking OnlyFans?
This narrative that Kai didn't have good intentions when picking his female streamers was also extended onto the women without OnlyFans.
Kiara Sante.
3 girls in a row.
Okay. Kiara Sante.
Cool.
You are in.
University.
While Aisha Sophie, Sierra Sprague, and Angel Cracked You were criticized for not streaming enough, there's one female streamer selected who didn't stream at all.
Next!
She looks swole as shit.
Who is the good one? This is actually a good one. Next we have Sarah Safari. I repeat, Sarah Safari.
During this big reveal of all the names, and most of the winners were live on their own streams, Sarah, meanwhile, was nowhere to be found.
Sarah Safari. I repeat, she's not live. Sarah Safari.
She's not live. She literally doesn't stream. She's a guest. She's a guest on everybody's stream. She literally doesn't stream, dumbass.
In fact, Kai's friend Ray had to tell her that she was selected.
Yeah, a year and a half ago. It was crazy.
1 year ago? Or more. People at least take this spot, bro. That shit got me caught, bro.
And Sarah's Twitch stats don't look too bad until you realize that the data only goes up to October of 2024. And the last time most people remember her is clips as a love interest, character interest of Sneeko streams, even a year before that probably. What made her selection all the more bizarre was the fact that she's already an established creator in other areas.
No hate to Sarah Safari. I'm sure she's a great girl. I'm just saying, like, that's like a really big creator to let in the streamer you. Isn't streamer you supposed to be for like the up and coming creators or like the small creators or the unknown creators? Sarah Safari and Aisha Sophie?
Dream Doll is another person who is similarly neither a streamer nor an emerging name.
What's that name?
The
Lizzo.
argument against Kai having bad intentions is that he selected some of the top female streamers as professors. However, 2 of them have since dropped out. As part of the professor roles, Kai got big names like Maya Higa, Cinna, and arguably the biggest female streamer brand in the world.
Pokimane is also a professor.
And when it was announced, she seemed very excited. Maya Higa also put a lot of effort into her application.
Do you guys want to see my application video? Wait, I'm nervous.
Hi, I'm Maya Higa, and this is Patchy, and I'm the founder and executive director of Alvea Sanctuary and Conservation Education Center. I've been teaching streamers about animals and nature for the past 7 years.
How did that just happen?
Hello, Siren! She said hello, Mama.
However, Maya soon posted this video.
This sucks.
make this video at all. I'm so sad to do this. Some of you may have seen that Kai selected me to be a professor for Streamer University 2026, which is such an honor and is so freaking cool. And I wanted to go so bad. It's so freaking cool. And some of you also may have seen that I unfortunately cannot attend Streamer University this year. And I wanted to make this video just to explain a little bit as to why. So truly, I think it's going to be such an incredible event. And I would love to teach people about wildlife and conservation and the animals here at Alvea Sanctuary. The reason that I can't go is because with the dates, I had made a commitment quite some time ago to work on a project to help conserve sperm whales.
And
hell no, I would have went,
didn't...
boy. That you can push that back. You can't push Streamer University back. What? She tweaking on, bro.
Even see a submission for recently tweeted.
Bro.
I'm so sorry to say I can't attend Stream University anymore. I just found out my grandma passed and I want to be there for my family. I hope everyone has an amazing time.
It's not what you just said.
And it's not immediately clear if she actually applied in the first place. Like I said, we didn't see a video of her either. So Kai had supposedly enlisted a lot of questionable female streamers, and 2 of the biggest real female streamers had to pull out. However, when you look at the data, the argument that Cuffham and others have made that it's full of OF models and some sort of goon university doesn't really add up either. Out of the 59 women involved, only 3 of them have been reported to have OF accounts. The argument that he deliberately chose a disproportionate amount of women doesn't really stack up either.
Did Kai Cenat only accept women into Streamer University? And no, he did not. We have an even split between men and women. 61 men, 59 women. This is like super impressive considering streaming is a male-dominated industry. So for him to have this much balance, pretty impressive. Let's not forget that 50% of streamers accepted average less than 200 viewers per stream. So small streamers made up a majority of the acceptance rate. Again, impressive. There are so many lies on the internet about Streamer University. It is crazy. But when you look at the data, it proves everything wrong.
Did he make this himself?
And instead of picking the best up-and-comers, Kai seemed to be going for a range of people at different levels.
16 streamers got accepted, averaging less than 25 viewers per stream. And I did take a look at their accounts. These people were streaming consistently. They have been putting in work for months and months and months and not really growing. So it's great to see that 16 people averaging less than 25 viewers per stream got accepted. That is great representation for the small guy.
And at the risk of stating the obvious, this isn't an actual university, and the selection process is also about getting the right mix of people for a streaming event. And while some people will say that 59 streamers out of 100 plus streamers, and 59 of them being women, considering the per capita rate of women that actually stream in proportion to men, it is disproportionate, and that is a good point to make, but it does make for a lot better content to have a co-ed mix similar to a real university. And of course, the OF and IG models at StreamerU are not the first people to have been given extra opportunities in the industry because of their appearance. But this is a live streaming event with entertainment for young people, and they'll need to prove themselves like anybody else if they care to carry on.
Nah, for real. Dead serious. Like, I was thinking it was something like, all right, there's 10, 15 OF girls and Kai just made a mistake. But it ain't even that, for real. It's couple old Bobs got OnlyFans, which he kind of went against his word last year because he did say he would never bring any OF models. So what changed? Even one of them doesn't really stream like that, so why are they even in there? I feel like he could replace them and have somebody else, someone random in the world, take their spot. That'd be very cool, especially for a small creator and everything like that. But y'all let me know down in the comment section, what do y'all think about the selection process with Streamer University 2? Do you guys feel like there's more females, or there's more females this year? Or what do you guys honestly think about everything, especially if you didn't get accepted? Y'all let me know down in the comment section. But let me know also if you're rocking with the video. Hit that like, sub if you're new, and I'll catch y'all at the next one. Hey.